Out with the festive season and back to school very soon, I guess from next week, in fact. And according to a One Life survey, over 50% of consumers don't save for back-to-school expenses. Now, close to 90% of consumers will have to cut back on expenses in order to cover these much-needed back-to-school expenses. The majority of consumers end up using their January salaries to cover them. Now, for more on this and what they actually find out, and let's unpack the implications, I'm joined by the money coach and facilitator at One Life's Truth About Money, Hayley Parry. Hayley, good afternoon. Welcome to today, and thank you very much for your time. Yeah, back to school next week. One Life has a survey. It's finding, very interestingly, that we actually don't save for going back to school. We have to dig deep in January. What did you find in your survey? Tell us, take us through the main findings.
So, I mean, Dan, I think it's one of those things, you know, along with the certainty of death and taxes, I think the third thing you can be certain of is that not only are your kids going to need school uniforms and stationery in January, but they're also going to grow. The most they do in the whole year, they're going to do that over the December holidays, right? And so this is not an unexpected expense, but I think off the back of the financial pressure that we have been under for the past 2 or 3 or 4 years, it comes as no surprise that parents are struggling, that people are worried. And one of the things that, you know, we found in the study, besides the figures you just cited, was that 65% of parents are just worried about paying school fees in general. It's not even just about the back to school additional load on parents, but simply how are they going to cover school fees for the rest of the year?
You've got school fees for the rest of the year. But as you start the year, you've got stationery, you've got textbooks,